Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of the Empowered Psychology podcast. My name is Christella, and I am the founder and the host of Empowered Psychology. Empowered Psychology is an educational platform and community that gives a voice to those with visible and invisible illnesses with the goal of empowering others to overcome adversity and create their dream lives. So today's episode is very important because I am going to be teaching you guys how to create a system to conquer lupus. Now, I went over this system in part 5 of my Lupus Conquer testimony. Check that out. But I really want to make a video specifically on this topic because I'm so proud of this philosophy that I created. And this philosophy and this system is what got me into remission, not once, but twice. Yes, ma'am. I have severe lupus. When I have a flare, it is bad. And the fact that I have been able to conquer lupus and I've gotten my life back, I have no pain, I have no fatigue, I have no headaches, I have no rashes, I have nothing. Lupus can't touch me, because I don't give it the opportunity to touch me. And it's because of this system. You can heal from lupus. Lupus is a treatable illness. And I know some other people, they may have the philosophy, oh, well, lupus is a chronic illness. There's no getting better. You have to learn how to live with it. Here, we're not doing that. I want everybody to live their best lives. And I don't want an illness that is treatable like lupus to get in the way of that. There's too many people who have had their lives destroyed because of this illness. And it needs to stop, and it will stop. Okay? So today, we are going to be talking about just that. How to create a system to conquer lupus. Let's get started. Step 1 is the most important step, and that is to establish your why. Guys, I need you to get a piece of paper and a pen, okay? Or get a notebook, preferably. And write your why. Your why is what gives you vision, purpose, and willpower. By establishing your why, you activate your ability to conquer lupus. Now, to my lupus conquerors, I know this can be very hard. Okay? Because when you are experiencing the pain that lupus causes, it ruins your life and it ruins your hope. And you may think, like, what is the point of me even doing this? If I can't have a solution, like, I've been trying to get help, nothing's working, this medication's not working, I'm in so much pain, I can't even do that, I've had to adjust my life. I've been there. But during my second flare, I fought for a year. I went through a year of hell trying to find the help I needed. Didn't find it until literally a year, 1 year. I finally got the help I needed. But I realized that there is power in your words and in the things you write down. There is so much power in the things that you say. And even if you don't believe it, if you just write it out and speak it verbally into existence, there's something that happens, guys. There's like a certain energy that comes from that activates this like healing power. And you start to see amazing things start to happen just by you writing it out and verbally saying it. So, guys, I really encourage you guys to establish your why. What is your why? Why do you want to conquer lupus? Well, for me, I want to live my best life. I almost lost my life to lupus at 16, and then I almost lost my quality of life to lupus at 22. So, at a young age, I realized we only have one life. One. Now, I know some people may believe in reincarnation, and if you believe in that, cool. But the life that you're living right now, the one that you have right now, it's only one time. And there's no time to waste. Nobody can get their time back. I'm not wanting to waste my time in bed in pain. No. I want to live my best life, and I want to accomplish as much as I can in this life. So that was my why. And that why kept me fighting for that year. It's not until now that I'm realizing the power of writing out my why and reading it to myself. My why is what kept me fighting for a year, going to all these doctors and trying to figure this out for myself. You need to establish your why. That is very important. And even if you don't believe it, by you just writing it out and verbally speaking it into existence and reading it every day, if you need to read it multiple times a day, you will start to see that things will change. And you will get the strength that you didn't even know you had. And it all comes from establishing your why. So step 1 is to establish your why. Step 2 is you have to educate yourself about lupus. So lupus is an autoimmune disease caused by chronic inflammation due to activation of the immune system. Your immune system usually fights outside invaders like bacteria and viruses, but in this case, it gets confused and produces antibodies and other protein products attacking your skin, joints, and major organs like the kidneys, lungs, and the brain. You need to understand what lupus is, because lupus is serious, y'all. Yes, it is a treatable illness, but it is serious and it is nothing to play with. Step 3. You need to understand how lupus affects your body. Lupus is a very complex illness, and how lupus affects me isn't how lupus affects anyone else with the disease, okay? Every person with lupus has a different experience. Therefore, it is really important to do some introspection and figure out how lupus specifically affects you. By understanding what triggers your lupus and what symptoms you have, you will be able to navigate the conquering process. So you have to understand how lupus affects you. Another thing is that there are 3 levels of lupus, right? There's mild lupus, there's moderate lupus, and there's severe lupus. You need to know where you lie in that spectrum. For me, mine is severe. I've only had 2 flares, and both of those flares were horrific. If you want to hear more about that, go watch my conquering testimony. My flares were horrific. And the fact that I am here, healed today, living my best life, I have to share this information. I have to. So you need to understand how lupus affects your body. Now, once you establish your why, once you understand what lupus is, and once you understand how lupus affects your body, you need to make sure your treatment is centered on putting you in remission. Lupus is a treatable illness. Therefore, it is important that the treatments and medications you are receiving are for the purpose of putting you in remission. By educating yourself on your treatments and medications, you will be able to take an active role in your treatment and adjust things if you need to, along with the medical professionals in charge of your care. Because why? Teamwork makes the dream work. Do not do this alone. I've said that in previous videos. You don't have to do this alone. This life wasn't made to do it alone, hence why there are so many humans on this earth. And your medical professionals need to help you. So you need to establish your why, right? Okay, I want to conquer lupus because I want to live my best life. 2, okay, I understand what lupus is. 3, I understand how lupus affects my body, and these are the symptoms I am experiencing. This is what I want to put to an end, these symptoms. And so what medications are going to do that for me? What treatments do I have to do? And what's the purpose of this? Is it to mask the symptoms? No. It's to put an end to the symptoms, because there's treatment for lupus. So this is a really, really important step. Make sure that your treatment and your medications are centered on putting you in remission. Step 5, educate yourself about nutrition. What you put into your body matters. I know that they say, oh, well, there's no such thing as good foods and bad foods. That's a lie. That is a lie. If you want to conquer lupus and if you want to get in remission and live your best life, you're going to have to be very conscious about the things that you eat and put mostly good, natural, nutritious, valuable foods into your body. Food is love, y'all. Like, when I started to heal from lupus both times and I really cleaned up my fridge, I really was conscious about the things I ate. I started to notice that the foods I was eating, like the healthy foods, like the fruits, the vegetables, the healthy fats, whole grains, they were like giving me life. They were making me happy. They were making my skin glow. They were making my hair grow out again because I lost a lot of hair. And I was feeling amazing. I was sleeping well. If you pay attention to how these foods make you feel, trust me, you're not going to have trouble leaving Chick-fil-A, leaving McDonald's, leaving Whataburger, leaving cake. You're not. Now, balance is very important. I love cake. I am a chocolate fanatic. Matter of fact, Valentine's Day is coming up. So, yes, I will be eating chocolate that day. But not every day, guys, okay? It's really important to be mindful about the things that you're eating because by eating healthy, you are taking an active role in your conquering process and doing your part to get and stay in remission. The treatments and the medications aren't enough. You need to make sure that you're creating lifestyle sustainable changes that are going to maintain your health throughout your entire life. Because life is a gift and we don't know how long we have here. So it's really important that you take an active role in your health all the time. With your doctors and with your treatments and outside of that too. Also, guys, eat the foods you like. Eat the foods you like. Why are you going to torture yourself eating things that you don't like? And guys, we live in a time where there's so much valuable information on the internet. I love the internet because there's so much information. You can find recipes. You can try new things. Like, make it fun. Don't make it boring. Like, make it fun. So this is also like a process where you can make it fun. It doesn't have to be torturous and you don't have to be, not enjoying your food. Food was meant to enjoy. That's why we love it so much. So eat what you like. Now, step 6, educate yourself about exercise. For me, exercise is a celebration of life, and exercise strengthens parts of your body that are affected by lupus. It helps reduce inflammation and boost your mental health. Find a form of exercise that you love and stick to it. If you don't like weights, don't go do weights. If you don't like Pilates, don't go do Pilates. If you don't like cycling, don't do cycling. Okay? Simple. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Find what you like, because if you find what you like, you're going to stick to it. So you have to move your body. By finding something that you enjoy, you can create a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. And by exercising regularly, you're taking an active role in your conquering process and doing your part to stay in remission. Yes. So find what you like, stick to it, and celebrate your life through exercise. Now you can create your system to conquer lupus that is tailored around you. Okay? So you establish your why, you educate yourself about lupus, you understand how lupus affects your body, you make sure your treatment is centered on putting you in remission, educate yourself about nutrition, educate yourself about exercise, and then you are ready to create your system to conquer lupus. Now look, guys. I'm just so proud of this. Because you can and you will conquer lupus through this system. This journey of healing, it's been just so amazing. There's so much power in what is meant to destroy you when you really put your mind to it and you take a stance and say, no, I'm not going to live like this. There's so much power in the conquering process. that it's just, I mean, I'm so thankful for my 2 flares. Yes, it was hell. Yes, I do not want to relive that ever again, but the wisdom and the lessons and the life that I have created for myself because of those flares, it's just amazing. And so the fact that I was able to conquer lupus not once, but twice, is such a blessing. And I am so honored to be sharing this information with you guys. And guys, you can and you will conquer lupus. Choose yourself. Choose your dreams. Choose your life. Because through that, there is a will and there is a love for life that will get you the healing that you need so you can live your best life. I truly believe that. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Empowered Psychology Podcast. Please share this information. It is so valuable. It is so life-changing and life-saving. It needs to be shared, guys. It has to, okay? You can and you will conquer lupus through following this system and creating this system for yourself. So take this information, go out there and live your best life. Create that life for yourself because you can. You can, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I really enjoyed my coffee. I love coffee. Oh my God, I love coffee, okay? I put almond milk in here today, but I don't like it. I'm an oat milk kind of gal. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of the Empowered Psychology Podcast, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.